of like the news. I mean,
Well, you see, but now I've turned the microphone on, so you kind of messed it up.
It was all important conversation.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this gorgeous Tuesday morning. Actually, probably a little bit rainy here on October 27th. Do appreciate you tuning in today. We are going to talk. This is fun. We did this last year. Did you have a good time?
Yeah, had a really
did it last year. Had a good time. Sheldon's been here a couple of times since then, and we are going to talk about the Fairfield Veterans Day Parade that is coming up here in a little bit, and we'll talk about that here in just a bit with Sheldon Bunting along with Clifford Reever. And fellas, thank you very much for coming up here, by the way. Appreciate that.
Well, thanks for having us.
Yeah, glad to do it. What is going on in and around town here on Tuesday, October 27th? Not a ton of stuff going on around that's over in Clay City. Actually, I checked all over the place, and the only things I could find for Tuesday the 27th were in Clay City, the neighborhood pickup walkthrough. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but it starts at 1 o'clock and goes till 5 o'clock. It's the Clay City Neighborhood Cleanup Days at Mills Park today from 1 to 5, plus visit the Village Hall Monday through Friday from 8 to 4 for more details. I guess I could have done that, but the Neighborhood Cleanup Days at Mills Park today in Clay City. Not much else going on around the area today, but everybody's getting ready for Halloween. Are you getting ready for Halloween?
No.
No.
I don't do Halloween.
You don't do Halloween? How about you?
I have candy at the house, but I have grandchildren now, so I have
the grandkids come by, and that's who gets the treat.
Well, that's kind of what I was figuring. You gotta get some readiness for Halloween, if only to have the grandkids.
But there's no light on.
Oh, I see now. I'm not surprised by that. That's
and he's in town. That makes him kind of a fuddy-dud. See?
Well, see, now you're out of town. Do you even put the light on?
No, not usually because I'm out of town. But I'll have to have it this year. So
well, it's a Friday.
He worked that out real good, didn't he?
Yeah, it does work out. It's Friday and Saturday this coming weekend. I think people are getting ready for Halloween, so there's not a whole lot going on this week. This is, however, Navy Day. The United States Navy Day celebrates on October 27th. Salutes all the military personnel who have served both past and present in the United States Navy. Of course, the U.S. Navy is the Naval Warfare Service branch of the United States Armed Forces and one of the 7 uniformed services of the United States. The U.S. Navy currently stands as the largest, most powerful Navy in the world with the highest combined battle fleet tonnage. The service engages over 300,000 to 340,000 personnel on active duty and more than 71,000 in the Naval Reserve. And actually, intriguingly enough, Navy Day, they set it as October 27th back in 1922. And the reason they did that is they wanted to celebrate Theodore Roosevelt's birthday. So this is basically Theodore Roosevelt's birthday, October 27th. However, and there's always a however, the Navy actually formed on October 13th. There was a screw-up. They thought that it was October 27th. To coincide with Roosevelt's birthday. Actually, in 1775, the first naval commission was set up on October 13th, 1775. That's when, let's see. Yeah, that's when they that's when they opened. That's when they first built or put the first ship into action. So there you go. That's kind of strange. See, I'm gonna
maybe it had a hole in it. Maybe it started to sink, and it took
took them 2 weeks,
14 days to get it patched up.
Took them 2 weeks to patch it up. I see now. Now you're thinking. Now you're thinking. I appreciate that.
They probably just jumped the gun.
Yeah, I guess that's possible. This is also National Black Cat Day. National Black Cat Day celebrates the beauty of these sleek creatures. The day also seeks to raise awareness of the low adoption rates for black cats. As a matter of fact, this time of year, many black cats may decorate the thresholds for Halloween and windows for spooky decor. However, these felines deserve the love and attention just as much as their tabby equivalents. Old notions have given these furry critters a bad reputation. This day is about turning that reputation around, as National Black Cat Day was actually started in the United Kingdom. The Cats Protection and Animal Charity in the United Kingdom founded National Black Cat Day to raise awareness of the lower adoption rates.
They should probably get Carol Baskin involved in that or something.
I was wondering. If her reputation may be a little sullied, though.
Yeah.
Sheldon, I don't know if that would help out the the black cats or not. I have 3 black cats hanging around my house. A couple of kittens, as a matter of fact. If someone would care to, if someone's looking for black cats, we got them. They're feral. God bless them. Love it. This is one I really love, though. This is National American Beer Day. With the coming of the small microbreweries these past few years, this is a national day folks can get behind and celebrate accordingly. This raises a glass to the rich American beer-making history and those who savor its continued traditions. Pour your favorite pint with millions of folks who enjoy storied brews across the country. Brewing beer in America began long before Europeans arrived, as Native Americans brewed beer from a variety of ingredients, including corn, birch sap, and water to ferment their beverage. As when the first colonists arrived in Virginia, they began combining their brewing traditions with the supplies at hand, which also included corn. Since then, brewing and brewers have become a principal occupation in the colonies. And did you know that one of the reasons they celebrate American beer at Thanksgiving, one of the reasons they stopped at Plymouth Rock. The Pilgrims had run out of beer.
Probably saw the neon sign.
They ran out of beer, and they started. But they were running low on food, and instead of eating their barley and their other beer supplies, they said, "We got to stop. We got to brew beer," and that's what they did. That's I don't know how true that is, but that's what I've read. I think that's pretty close to true. Some American beer facts: the U.S. produced 196 million barrels of beer back in 2009. I bet it's more than that now. Americans consume roughly 20 U.S. gallons of beer per capita. How much is that? That's like 20 hats, 10 cases. It's 10 cases of beer. There are a lot of people holding up.
Per year?
That's per year.
Per capita, though.
Per capita, per person, for every man, woman, and child. So I'm guessing that there are some people holding up more than their fair share.
Could be.
Yep.
I think I might be one of the people holding up more than their fair share. In 2008, the United States ranked 16th in the world in per capita consumption. However, total consumption was second only to China. After Congress repealed prohibition, the industry was consolidated into a small number of large-scale breweries. The majority of the new brewers in the United States are small businesses, brewers, and brew pubs. And as members of the Brewers Association, they are termed craft breweries to differentiate from the larger and older brewers. You know what the oldest brewery is in the United States?
Anheuser-Busch.
No, that's about 30 years late.
Yingling?
Yingling, ladies and gentlemen, look at the big brain on Sheldon.
Yeah.
How about that? This is very proud of you, Sheldon. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That. That's
You studied that, didn't you?
I did not.
It just popped into
Probably a trivia question
He knew
somewhere.
that today was National Beer Day, so he studied it.
That's exactly right. Yeah, that's exactly right. I tell you what's on Wabash? What do you want to see on TV, ladies and gentlemen? World Series Game 6 is tonight. It's at 7:08 p.m. Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Dodgers. Dodgers lead 3-2. They can finish out the Rays tonight, and that'll be on Fox. Ian Snell taking the mound for the Rays. Tony Gonsolin taking the mound for the Dodgers, and that'll be on television tonight on your Fox network. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Down there is Sheldon. Right here is Clifford. We'll be back right after this. Do stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunting, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Hi, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Clifford Reever here, along with Sheldon Bunting. And we're going to talk about the on again, off again, on again, on again Fairfield Veterans Day Parade. And, this is a lot of fun. How long have you been doing the Veterans Day Parade, Clifford?
This is the 19th year.
This is the 19th year. I got to tell you, this must be a little different from most years in setting up the Veterans Day Parade. Is it?
It's a whole lot different than it has been the last years.
How so? When did you first realize that you might have a problem?
When the governor decided to start shutting down the state.
So in March, you thought, oh, this is going to affect me in November?
Yep. Because we had no idea how long it was going to go. I mean, he could have left or shut down till now, not opened up anything. But whenever it kind of got the where he's opening things up, we turned around, we applied for the permit to have the parade, and got word 2 weeks ago that we could have it.
So when did you put the permit in? How long have you been kind of
the permit went in around the 1st of September.
Oh, okay. So it took about a month and a half?
Yeah, around a month, a little over.
Is that typical?
I don't know if it's typical, but...
You usually have it turned in a lot
Yeah,
sooner.
we usually, usually try to turn it in maybe in August, so that we know for sure.
Right.
But like I said before, we didn't really worry about, because we knew we were going to get the permit anyway before. But with the virus and everything, we just didn't know if we were going to get a permit, or he was just going to say, nope, there's nothing like that going to be able to happen. So.
Has it been surprising to you? Were you surprised that you got it? What was the thought process? That's what I'm wondering, Sheldon. What was the thought?
I was surprised.
We had already determined that if we did not get the permit to go down Main like we've had, we were going to do a different route.
And that's basically what the permit is. It's Route 45. It's a Route 45, Route 15,
Route 15
state
down
highway.
Main Street, yes.
And so you can't do anything unless the state says you can shut that thing down, right? Right. So had that not happened, what was Plan B, by the way?
We were actually looking to maybe go through the park.
Oh, really?
And do entirely something different about it, you know.
See, now that would have been pretty good time, except it's a little tighter in the park.
It's tighter. That's what I said. It sounds like it's an easy deal, but whenever you got two 18-wheelers, that got trailers behind them, they can't make the turns, and so we were really kind of hoping that we would get the permit, and we did get it.
Yeah, the 18-wheelers. If you've never been through the Fairfield City Park, there's up there by the swimming pool. There's a couple of S curves.
Yes. And they are tight.
The road
for 18-wheelers.
The road goes pretty thin.
Yes.
The road goes pretty thin up there. Oh well, let's just look at the bright side. Didn't have to do that. How are you still? Are you still looking for folks to be in it, or accepting accepting entries?
I this year I did not send out any entry forms at all.
No kidding.
No, and I've told them that what I'd like for them to do is. First one there, just line up. Second one, space however they feel comfortable, being close to whoever, and just back up like that and keep going.
So that's kind of how you're social distancing the entries, aren't you? Mm-hmm. That's pretty good. I hadn't thought about that. How are we doing any social distancing with the crowds? Or I guess, people will or will not on their own, won't they?
Yes, we want everybody to practice social distancing, but and try not to, like I said, cough or lick the guy next to you.
It's just like I said. It's just something that you have to kind of work around and come up with different. We encourage social distancing either in the parade or watching the parade.
How is the response from you're a member of the veteran of the VFW, right? Mm-hmm. And of course you have the American Legion. You've got all kinds of different organizations that take part. How has the response been from some of those the veterans organizations?
Oh, they were all for it.
Is that right?
Either way we went, they were for it.
No kidding.
No, they did not. They said, okay, we'll just, if we don't get it, then here's what we'll do. We'll back up and we'll start thinking about something different.
Well, there's what the information of Veterans Day Parade, 2:00 on Saturday, November 7th, and kind of an odd one. I was now talking a little inside baseball here, in that the roasted chestnuts play.
Yes.
I understand that we are or are not playing the national anthem. What is the word on that?
You're probably going to play the national anthem. I haven't told Doug.
Make plans to be there, Bruce.
Make plans to play.
This is the tuba player, and then he's asking me, are we playing the national anthem?
I just didn't know.
Yes. I thought that would be an appropriate deal for you guys to do right
Well, see, now that's the thing. There are several people. All right, so we'll play at 1:00, right?
No, you're playing at 1:30.
1:30.
You start at 1:30 till 2:00 because the parade starts at 2, and I want you to be done by the
time.
Yes, that way you can play at the national anthem at 2:00 and it'll be fine.
Well, that'd be kind of fun.
Yep.
The reason I ask this is because there are people in the group who, even though we have played the national anthem maybe
twice,
3,000 times, there are still folks who don't know exactly what their part is without reading their part, which
I haven't worked that out with Doug yet, but we will work it out.
You better get a hold
In fact,
of
I'll see him tomorrow.
You better be getting a hold of
Yeah.
Doug. Okay, so first we're going to talk all about this parade here, but the first things first you need to know, if you want to hear some good patriotic music, go to Freedom Park, right?
Yes.
Freedom Park, at least that's where I'm told to be.
Yes.
It is 1:30, really.
Yep. Did he say 1?
I think he said 1 or 1.
Okay, then we'll go 1. If that's what he said, go 1.
I don't know how much he said.
They'll be there at some point during the day.
Yeah, it'll be
before
up
2
there.
o'clock.
Well, actually, it kind of makes some sense because we'll usually get about a half a dozen or 10 people standing there at 1:15 for the flag raising and all that kind of stuff. But you're not going to bring the flag raisers up there this time. You're going to leave them
trying
with the group.
We're trying to not have that many people congregate in one area.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And
that makes sense.
Like I said, it's all different this year.
Yeah.
And I just thought if they wanted if you guys could play the national anthem, that would be fine. And we'll go from there.
All right, I'm sure we'll figure something out. You're watching. I can play the national anthem, can I?
Yeah.
I mean, if that's the thing, if they don't, if the rest of the guys don't even bring their music, I'll just play.
Okay.
We'll have a
Solo by Bruce
tuba
Dickey.
solo national anthem. That sounds like a good time. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We'll be back with more with Sheldon and Clifford after this word. Do stick around.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services, including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel. Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunting, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield. Hey folks, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Sheldon Bunting down there on the end, Clifford Reever right here. We're talking about the Fairfield Veterans Day Parade. It's starting at 2 o'clock on November 7th. If folks want to join, I think we kind of half covered this a little bit ago. If folks want to join in and participate, be an entry in the parade, do they need to get a hold of you, or do they just show up on First Street?
Just show up on First Street, come in from Northside Grade School, and there'll be guys down there to help you line up.
Well, there's people who've done it before.
Yes.
And there's also members of your group who are helping put this together. And by the way, thanks on behalf of everybody, because you guys, that's a lot of work you're putting in on these things, aren't they?
After a while,
more for him than you.
Yeah.
After a while, you kind of get it's what you do. Natural, I mean, after 19 years, it's pretty easy.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
All you hope is that people show up and show their support for veterans.
And that is the main thing, because the veterans we'll have veterans of several different conflicts. You'll have a Korean conflict bus or truck, I guess, right? Will you have any World War II veterans coming?
Yes. What I was going to tell you that last year we had 6 World War II veterans that rode in cars last year. Well, this year we're going to do the same thing for the World War II veterans.
Right.
Any World War II veteran that wants to ride in a car and not on the flatbed trailer.
Right.
And I got a number. They need to call Dickey Price.
Dick Price
At 838-1122. And that's for World War II veterans only.
Dick Price, 838-1122 for World War II veterans to get a ride in the parade.
Yeah,
or if you just have any kind of question about life in general, just get a hold of Dick.
Yeah,
Dick will tell you.
Yes.
This was mainly for the World War II veterans. Like I said, I've got it as low as I can get the low boy.
Right.
And it's still hard for them to get up on that.
Yeah.
And they said, if they want to ride in a car, then Dick will make arrangements.
The thing is, Clifford, you're also, it's getting a little difficult for Korean War veterans to get up on those low boys, too.
It's getting a little difficult for me to get.
It's getting a little different for Vietnam era veterans, too.
Yeah. But, hopefully we'll have some World War II veterans. And
well, I know. I mean, that's the thing. It's always a thrill to have the opportunity to see World War II veterans. You get a chance to talk to any World War II veterans. It's just, I mean, the things that the hardships that they went through are just something else. I've got some pictures. Let's take a look at a few pictures. Well, there's one. There's a Wabash. Look at that.
The first one queued up. That's odd.
I got shocked that the first one I had queued up was the Wabash float.
I don't know how that happened.
I don't know. That's very strange. You got Farron right there on the front of it. The good thing, Farron is not getting any younger. He's probably going to retire in a few years. He is the guy who builds those things, and I'm hoping that he'll continue to do that. But Farron does a good job. I'm not sure who this one is. I think it's one of the sororities. But this kind of in the back of it, though, you see that's the low boy that the veterans are getting on, isn't it,
yes.
Clifford?
Yeah.
So the veterans ride through and all hang out, and we got a band. That's the Fairfield High School band. I think I've got the back of Josh Livesay there, and actually, we mentioned the band. Josh is going to play with us, and I think the band's coming. And he's going to play with us and then run down after we get finished.
No. He's not going to run.
He's not going to run?
He
Can't run, can he?
No.
Have we set up some kind of transport for Josh to...
I don't know. That's his problem. I didn't know he was playing with you guys.
Well, he's playing with us. That's what I'm told. I'm told that he's playing with us. But you see, that's the thing. He's probably got his... He probably has a little scooter, doesn't he?
He's probly got a rascal.
You got a rascal?
Yeah, I'm sure. Or
probably borrowed a rascal from...
we will get him down to the parade.
Yeah. See, because Josh has been sitting in with us, so that's very important. We got to make sure that Josh gets down there. How many bands do you usually have?
We did 2 at the most.
Yeah.
Just Fairfield Grade School and High School.
Fairfield Grade School and High School.
Grade School wasn't there last year. We just had the high school, and this year so far just the high school.
High school is coming, right? All right.
I got a hold of him.
As far as you know.
As far as I know, they are. That's subject to change.
Well, as a matter of fact, that may not change. The high school is probably there because I think as I understand, he is going to borrow a former grade school director who is also a veteran.
So he knows more about the band than we do.
That's all I know about is the band. I don't
He's bucking for a spot on the parade board of directors.
No. You guys are doing great work.
Negotiating, isn't it?
No, you don't need me.
Okay, then I know who he's going to get, and then he can stay up there and play with you guys.
That's exactly right. Yeah. He's getting Steve Prizer to go down and hopefully.
I know. That's good.
That is good. I mean,
that way you don't have to run.
That's
or hop
or
by the way,
crawl.
you would know more. You might know better than I would. How did he injure himself? It was on vacation somehow, and that's all I know.
The word that I heard was he fell out of a tree. Now that's what I heard on vacation.
Well, I tell you what,
you need to ask him that Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon. Ask him.
Yeah, we need to get to the bottom of that.
And then you can report back.
Yeah, I'll report. We'll figure out what happened to Josh Livesay and see how come he's walking crippled. All right, so when we come back, there's more stuff going on than just the parade. There's a breakfast and a dinner. We're going to talk all about all that kind of stuff as well. Down there, Sheldon, Bunting. Right here's Clifford Reever. Back right after this. Do stick around. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local Hankook tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunting, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
That moment of silence brought to you on behalf of the Hard of Hearing. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Big Talk with First Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Down there, Sheldon Bunting. Right here is Clifford Reever. We are talking about the Veterans Day Parade. It takes place on November 7th at 2 p.m. in Fairfield. If you wish to join, you can go and line up on First Street north toward Northside School at around 1:30, right?
Well, lineup starts at 1. So
Lineup starts at 1. So if you get there at 1:30, you're probably
and praise it too. So.
probably going to be toward the horses if you get there a little late. You don't want to be behind the horses, but you might be toward the horses. Okay.
There'll be semi-trained parade officials down there too.
Experienced.
Yes.
Certainly experienced parade officials to tell you where to go. So that is something. In addition, one of the things, as this has grown over the 19 years that you folks have been doing this.
And he's only got 30 more years as chairman. I mean,
that's amazing. His term that he actually agreed to a 50-year term, but that's very cool that he agreed to that.
Where's that contract?
He wants to take another look at the contract.
Yes, I do.
This has grown from just a parade when you got started. Now it's kind of a full day affair, isn't it, with food and all kinds of stuff, isn't it? Tell me what's going on.
They're going to have a drive-through breakfast this year at the Catholic Church. It'll be from 7 o'clock in the morning till 9 o'clock in the morning. And they would like for
Catholic Church has a drive-through?
They're going to have one this year. And they would like for you to call to kind of give a rough idea. So if you want to call 599-8168, and it's Dennis Zerlini, and tell him that how many you plan on having, so they can kind of get an idea.
And this is free breakfast
just
for the
veterans.
free
breakfast
for veterans.
All veterans.
Free breakfast for veterans and their spouses and small families maybe or something. I don't know if you want to bring
and then
all 12 people, grandkids and stuff.
You might lay off the cousins.
Leave the cousins at home.
And then that afternoon after the parade, Fairfield National Bank and the Elks Club in Fairfield are going to have a drive-through lunch.
Really?
Yes. They're going. I don't know all the details, but Matt Kinney is doing.
Matt Kinney does. If Matt Kinney's doing, he may be doing chicken sandwiches, which he does great,
or pork chops.
He might be doing pork chops,
yes,
which he does
outstanding. That one is for all parade participants. After the parade, there will be a drive-through at the Elks. I don't know the route yet. I can't tell you the route because they're trying to figure out the easiest way of doing this so that you don't have them sitting on
Main Street,
on
Delaware,
blocking the road and everything. So
I'm guessing you're probably going to have to drive them around
I'd say probably like the post office. Go that way and then come back up Center Street and then back Second Street.
There will be experienced parade personnel there as well, yes. I presume.
Or mainly look for the people handing out the white styrofoam containers.
Yes.
Yeah.
All you got to do is follow instructions.
That's right. And most of these people were in the armed forces. They are good at following instructions.
They are very good.
It's kind of a rule.
Yeah.
You guys got to do that.
I'm not a veteran, but I think if you have trouble following directions, they cure you of that.
Actually, as I would understand it, Sheldon, if you do have trouble following instructions and you're in the armed forces, you become a veteran very quickly. You are no longer a member of the armed forces. So that's good. What other pictures I have? I think, look at that one. I've got Le Mans up there ready to go. One of the big major sponsors. At least there's Gabe and I think a few of the kids from Le Mans. Sean right there back in the back. Let's see what else. Who are these guys?
Those are veterans.
Those are the Korean War veterans.
Korean, and there might be some. Yeah, I don't think there's any World War II veterans on there. Most of them are Korea and.
Well, I'm glad that they dressed for the weather on that. Tell me about this guy. This is from last year, right? And we're missing that this year, aren't we?
Yes, that is Mr. Rod Taylor's plane.
Yeah.
From Indianapolis, And I got a hold of him and that last year, and I turned around and I asked him if he would be interested in doing a flyby, and he said I'd love to. And very few people knew that he was even coming.
What was the reaction? I'm imagining
they were standing there and going, "Wow, he did get a flyby, didn't he?" I tried for so many years to get one, but Rod flew down from Indianapolis, and the amazing thing was, like I said, he brought 8 Vietnam veterans with him.
Did he really?
Yes, they flew down with him.
Was he able to land out here
No,
and then
he
go
was
to the...
going to, but they had to turn around and get back up to Indianapolis.
Well, I didn't know if he was able to land and enjoy some of the meals or something like that.
No,
Rod Taylor, originally from Fairfield.
Yes, actually, he had planned on landing out at the airport and taking people that wanted to go on rides.
And that didn't work out?
No, it didn't. And like I said, he brought the 8 Vietnam veterans down, and they turned around and flew back up.
You know how that goes in conversation. I mean, you got guys bragging about what they've got in their man cave. You know, I've got a Jeep, or somebody's got a Mustang or a Camaro. Then you've got Mr. Taylor. I've got a World War II plane.
Oh, no kidding.
Functioning World War II plane.
A flying World War II plane. That's just amazing. And thanks very much to him. Sorry, he's not making it this year.
I did not contact him this year because, you know, with the way things were going, I usually contact him about September, maybe August, to start working things out, and I didn't get the word until 2 weeks ago that we were going to be able to do this.
How much fuel does that thing take?
I cannot answer that.
I mean, if he had to turn around and head right back, I wonder if the Fairfield Airport had the correct fuel for him.
I'll tell you who you can ask.
Who's that?
You might ask Doug A, man.
He probably would know.
He would know probably how many per gallon.
What kind of plane is that?
I don't remember the exit.
I had that all wrote down what it was. It's nice though.
Well, if you're fitting 8 guys in there, 8 veterans in there, that might have gotten a little tight.
Yeah. Didn't bother them.
I think it's a fairly large plane.
Well, it is. It is sizable. I mean, if you look at it,
it is sizable.
If you look at it,
that's a pretty good size plane.
That's a pretty good size plane. Yeah,
and that's not up close.
No, that's shooting from a pretty far piece away. But if you figure out the windows there, can you even see out of those windows like that? They look really small.
I have no idea.
I'm just glad they didn't open fire.
I do know that there was people going down on the parade route whenever he made the first pass. And whenever he made the first pass through town, they didn't know what was going on because he came in as low as he could.
He came in pretty hot, didn't he?
Yes, he did. And then when we turned around and went back up Main Street, they got, wow, he did get one. There were someone that were amazed that he brought that thing down.
Well, that's one of the things the folks miss in this current environment is you always have the air shows and these kind of things, and those have been.
Hopefully, this thing will be over.
Hopefully, this thing will be over.
And next year will be right back the way it was.
There you go. I like that Jeep. Who's that Jeep? That's an old.
That is Britt McNeely.
Yes.
Oh, is it?
From the greater Jeff, Illinois
area. Yeah, he's got the extra tanks on there for that matter, along with the wagon. Tell me about these folks. They can't be there this year either, huh?
No, that's Lincoln's Challenge, and I didn't call them due to the virus. I didn't want them to take a chance on. They bring down 60 guys, 30 to 60 guys, and then next thing you know, they go back up there and they outbreak up there, and then that's not good. So,
well, the thing is up there in
Rantoul.
Rantoul is in Douglas County, so they're probably not getting quite the testing like they're getting in Champaign County, just south of Rantoul, where those folks are from. Well, they do a great job. Who are these folks?
That's
Fairfield Elks.
Well, yeah, it is the Elks. There's Lou right in front, Lou Sulzberger, the former GER.
They've carried that flag. I don't know how many years. Every year they bring that.
And if you're a veteran,
I think it's Flora's flag. Isn't
it? I think it is.
Yeah,
but we're open to Clay County folks. We let Blue Lou come down. So
if you let Lou come down, you're letting anybody come down.
It's just not for Fairfield. It's for any veteran that wants to come and ride in the parade participate in the parade, they're more than welcome.
Oh, that's outstanding. I tell you what, we're going to take one more quick break and go over all of it. Probably have some more pictures too. And you're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Clifford Reever along with Sheldon Bunting back right after this. Do stick around.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
When it comes to your banking, you have as many options as colors in the crayon box. That's why you can bank your way at Teutopolis State Bank. What works best for you may be different from what works best for your neighbor. Teutopolis State Bank is built to serve all your banking needs, whether it's online banking, mobile check deposit, text banking, or just stopping in to see them at one of their 3 convenient locations. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender, it's Teutopolis State Bank. Banking made personal since 1913.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunting, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Hey folks, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Sheldon Bunting here along with Clifford Reever. If folks have any questions, Clifford, what do they need to do? Go online or give you a call or what?
Call me at 516-3111.
All right, 516-3111 is the number if you have any questions.
Day or night.
Day or night. 2 a.m. preferred.
Sheldon, now give them your number.
2 a.m. preferred. No, I'm just teasing. But that's Clifford's number. Again, if you're World War II veteran looking for a vehicle, give Dickey Price a call at 838-1122. And if you're interested in doing the free breakfast, which why wouldn't you be?
Yeah.
The sausage breakfast from the Catholic Church is just amazing. Give Dennis a call at 599-8168, just so I can get kind of a number. All right, so tell me about this vehicle. What is, wait a minute, not that one. Where is the vehicle here? Well, I know what that one is. Let me hit the right one. Now I know what that one is too. Tell me about that thing, Sheldon. What is that?
That's a mule.
That is a mule.
Yes.
That does not look like a mule.
It is actually a government-issued vehicle. It was not homemade.
That is not a... See, now that looks like a vehicle that somebody put together in their garage or something and painted it to look like, it might be an Army vehicle. But this is not what that is.
No, it is a mule. I'm not sure of the years of service. I believe it was available in World War II. But that is a mule.
Well, see, now... They may have made that of service in World War II or in the Korean War because they hadn't really settled on the Jeep at the start of the war. That was something that they kind of settled on about a year or two in to World War II. So yeah, I had no idea. That's strange. All right, and we know what that vehicle is.
Yes.
Can Man.
The Can Man. The Can Man is, of course,
a Fairfield staple.
A Fairfield staple, and he participates. I guess he'll probably be there on Saturday as well. Again, it is Saturday, November 7th. Who are we going to be missing this year that you're really bothered by? Or are there any folks that are missing that? I mean, disappointing not to see that Chinook group. They do a great job.
Other than the loss of the veterans,
fewer and fewer veterans, isn't it?
Yes. You can turn around and look on the. Well, look. Used to, I always looked on the flatbed trailer, and I said, well, I know 2-3 guys there that was there last year that are not here this year.
Yeah.
And especially the World War II veterans, because those guys are not young anymore. I mean, they're probably around 95.
95 would be the youngest.
Yeah.
For World War II veterans. So yeah, that's. And you got. How did you get into this? What was the?
I got drafted. that's
I'm not asking how you got the armed forces. You got drafted, but how'd you get into the Veterans Day parade though? You got drafted for that too?
Yes, I did. I had went to Farmington, Missouri. We did a concert down there, and I come back, and at the time the marketplace was going on, and Sheila Zerlini was running it. And I went up there and I said, I saw something down in Farmington that we might think about doing. She said, what's that? And I said, they had a Veterans Day parade.
Mm-hmm.
And she looked at me and she said, I just found the chairman. And that was 19 years ago. Seriously, 19 years. She said, you got it. And then that's.
Have we started training a new chairman?
No, he's not too much into training yet.
No. I've got 31 more years to get it down.
But you do have a bunch of folks who do help you out. So tell me about some of the folks who help you out on this.
The people at the VFW, they help me out a lot, and so does the American Legion. And I have five guys that have pretty well stayed with me that are on that parade route every year. They know exactly what they're supposed to do.
They have their spot.
They have their spot, and they know what they're supposed to do, and I don't have to worry about a thing.
Well, that's good.
I mean, I can rely on them, and then every once in a while their wives help, And
occasionally, when you have parades, you'll hear different rules. Like sometimes when parades are at night, there is no throwing of candy. Right. Is this? And actually, it seems to me that throwing in a pandemic, the throwing of candy probably makes a lot of sense. Does that make sense to you, or is that what we're doing?
You're not that close and personal. No, you can throw candy.
Yeah, we're going to throw candy this year.
Oh, okay.
It'd be better off than walking up and handing it.
Well, now that's true.
Because see, you're getting more contact by handing it than. Get a handful of candy, throw it.
There you go.
I don't know. This may all backfire on but we're at least going to try to have a Veterans Day parade to honor the veterans, and I would encourage anybody that wants to be in the parade to show up down on North 1st Street, line up at 1 o'clock on November the 7th, and the parade's at 2 o'clock.
I guess this is after the election. You're any politicians in this parade?
No politicians ever.
No politicians ever. How come?
We agreed. We all agreed that there was this is not a political parade.
Well, you know, that's the politicians by November 7th are going to be a little bushed anyway, probably a little. You know, we've also neglected to mention this is not the only thing going on with the Veterans Day celebration, is it?
No, November the 11th at Maple Hill is the Veterans Day service, and it starts at 11 o'clock. And encourage everybody to come out.
You get a good crowd for that.
Yes, we do.
Do we have a speaker this year?
I have not heard. I don't know who the speaker is, but I had heard some inklings that the moderator or the EMC is going to be Dave Land.
Oh, really?
I'm not for sure. Now, he may not have been asked yet.
Speaking of a veteran.
He just got told.
he just found out.
He was just notified.
Yeah, just notified.
We need you, Dave.
Yep.
Well,
he just got drafted.
Again.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's, and of course that's at 11 o'clock on November 11th, Wednesday, November 11th, that commemorating the 11 o'clock ceasefire of the World War I. There are no more World War I veterans. Haven't been for a few years now, and it's
very few for World War II.
Very few World War II veterans. It's they're thinning. That is thinning quite a bit. So, folks, you do want to make sure you take this opportunity, and you know that's the thing. You've walked this parade several times, but most of the time you don't see the parade itself, do you?
No.
Do you get a chance? Do folks tell you how much they appreciate doing?
Yeah, they do.
Do the veterans? Well, what are your? There are probably some people who still put their uniform on just that one time a year, or try to.
There's probably, I can think of a couple that can probably still get in their uniform.
Yeah, can you?
No. I don't even know where mine is. The last time I saw it was hanging up down in the basement. Just
is that right?
It was whenever I took it off.
Same place you left it.
I do know, and I'm almost sure that DK would, which you know DK.
Oh yeah,
you know,
yeah.
He can still get his on,
and he wears.
At one time, Leon Bankston could still get his on.
Now that would have been a sight.
I mean,
I don't remember seeing Leon was still wearing his. But
he could wear his, and of course, Leon was in the reserves for quite a bit after he got out. You know, but DK.
DK still wears his officer's uniform, wasn't he?
He could still. I'm sure he could still get in his.
He was an officer.
He hasn't changed in. I've been out of school for 50 years, and he's not changed any. Looks the same. 50 years ago.
He has maintained his fitness.
He has.
He was teaching while you were there.
He was.
Yeah, I thought he was. Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
There was an older World War II veteran that could get in his.
I think I remember that.
Yes, and that was first couple of parades that we had. And he was the only World War I veteran.
Wow. Unbelievable. That was so. Well, I tell you what, folks, take your kids and go on November 11th. On November 7th to the Fairfield Veterans Day Parade and give some appreciation to these veterans have done it all for us, haven't they, Sheldon?
They have.
They've and we appreciate you. If Sheldon and I haven't said that yet, maybe we'll buy him a beer sometime because it is National American Beer Day. I like the thinking a lot. Sheldon, thanks so much for coming up here. Next time you come up, why don't you try to say a little bit more?
Well, he's the parade master.
If you remember, we used to come up here and he did most of it.
Yeah, I know it.
And now
now it's you. Clifford, thanks very much for coming up.
Thank you for having us.
Folks, have a great day, and we'll see y'all. Roasted chestnuts that day, too. So have fun. We'll see y'all real soon.